is a Russian Tier 8 tank destroyer. And the map is Overlord. So everybody always says the same thing. Is this a replacement for the Scorpion or the Scorpion G? I'm going to be honest, and I'm going to say that you could get this tank and play it instead of the Scorpion G and be happy. The playstyle is obviously different. They're not identical. But it's equally capable. Maybe the penetration's a little bit lower, not sure. I'm gonna check those HE rounds, 65. So what I was doing was I was aiming for his gun. I did want to track him, but he wasn't coming up enough. And by hitting his gun, you should get not only experience, but it makes him unable to fire. And if he can't fire his gun, then coming out really serves him no purpose. What the hell was that? Oh. I do got to be careful because the SPG is shooting at me. And I'm not stupid. You know, if the Badger, if I get his attention, then he's going to aim it. He's aiming his gun at me. So I'm not, like I said, I'm not stupid, but apparently he is. So now I'm in a tight spot. It's not that tight because I'm tight with my ally here. Looks like I completed the mission. Effing Badger. Oh, the Badger was still alive! Ah! I just assumed that he had died. I heard an explosion. It didn't matter because I wasn't reloaded. But that was actually a pretty good game. Okay, that was more than a pretty good game. These are actually pretty good tanks, AE Phase 1, but they do explode upon sight. And some of them don't have any camo. I did get 2,000 damage in this game. I only fired a couple shots. Like, I only fired like 3 or 4 damaging shots. That must be the low. I'm going to tell a story about a low. So, you know, if you're American, you know that there's a beer called Lowenbrau. And one day, and we know that it's pronounced Löwe in German, which means lion. And one day I was in Portugal, and there was a old Bavarian couple. And I happened to ask her, I said, how do you pronounce low? Like Lowenbrau. You know, I just wanted to hear, how do you pronounce Lowenbrau? I think I was asking her. And she said, what? She didn't know what I was talking about. I said, Lowenbrau. Beer. She said, oh, Löwenbräu. Oh, Löwenbräu. That Leopard used to be a garbage tank and nobody wanted to play it. It's not so bad now. And it's, oh, look at what he did. That's a cool move. I mean, come on, he's got a tank right there he could be hiding behind. He's got good HE rounds. He's got one of the highest penetrations in the game for HE rounds. That's the advantage of these Leopolds. And as you can see, these AE Phase 1s, they're too fat, so they can't fit through all these little tight spaces. So we're going to look at the Scorpion G, which is a sad excuse for a 1:30 p.m. You notice that they do have amazing decals on them. Feliz Dia de Muertos. That means people. I don't know what Muertos means. Fellas means people. I was just gonna say, is that IS2 driving? Yeah, good job, Scorpion. He's got good situational awareness. He's got the sitch. The AE Phase 1, you know those German letters where the A and the E is combined? That's actually what that is. It's pronounced If you get a chance to get one of these tanks, definitely get it. For example, you've got the 277. I think this is more fun, even though I've never played a 277. It's mobile. It's relatively fast. The gun seems to be pretty good. Standard B. You don't want to go up against a standard B. Really, all he has to do is spot. But look where the SPG is. See where that SPG is? He can't hit anything from there. The standard B, if he's smart, is going to go around behind him or over him. Okay, good. Good job. Kuroko. That's the Phase 1's usernames. Kuroko. So now they got to go find the Lorraine 155551. You notice that what he did is he's parking here so that the SPG doesn't fire at him, which means he thinks that the SPG is obviously on the east side. My advice, you know, all the people who don't like SPG, you should play SPG to learn how it works. That's what I did. And I was driving around and exploding, and I said, I'm going to play SPG, see how it works. And that's when I figured out how to hide. The Lorraine is a fast tank, so you don't really want to go chasing after it. Feliz Dia de Muertos. That's it. The SPG got him. Sergey from Siberia. He's in a gulag. Sergey, or maybe it's Sergey. Sergey. 2,000 damage, SU 1:30 p.m. Boy, damage the ammo rack. Repenetration.